Okay, and we're live.
Hi everyone! How's it going?
Hey friends.
So welcome to the first episode of Night City Sofa. I get to be your host today, which is not terrifying whatsoever. It's super terrifying. But yeah, it's semi-structured, really casual. We're just gonna talk about various aspects of Cyberpunk RED, our game, and this stream specifically some of the supplements that R.Talsorian releases for free every month. So yeah. But before we get to that, I'm going to talk about who, like, the whole Saves versus Death crew is here with me today because they're awesome. So we've got, I'm not going to point though because I don't know where people are seated, so they'll wave to you. But Blake is the amazing games master on Saves versus Death. And then we have Games, who plays Wraith, our beloved rocker boy. I don't know, I pointed and then I don't know where I'm actually pointing. I don't think that was right whatsoever.
I can point. I know where they are.
Diagonal to you.
Cool. I don't know. And then Hades is here, who plays Cass, the badass solo who gets us out of a lot of trouble. Because, you know, we can't be trusted. But yeah, so we're very excited to be here and sharing our thoughts and insights on the world, our characters, and about these supplements. And hopefully, and actually the most exciting thing is that we get to chat with you guys, which we don't get to do during the stream as much as we would like to.
Yeah.
So definitely, thanks, Teddy.
Thanks.
Yeah. I didn't even know that was the thing, but cool. But yeah, so please feel free to chat. Feel free to ask questions. If you don't get to them right away, I do have little things where we'll follow up with them at the end of each little section. I'll take notes and I'll try to make sure nothing gets missed. I apologize ahead of time if I do.
Feel free to ask questions in the chat. We'll be hopefully looking at. I mean, we'll be looking for it.
I've got so many things open right now.
Yeah, I do too. I have like 2 books in front of me and a bunch of web pages.
Trash can fire burning in one of the apps on my computer, so
I've lit my house on fire.
You know what? This is my favorite meme, is the dumpster.
Yeah.
It's on fire, floating through like the floodwater. Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Continue, sorry.
No, you're good. Okay.
The thing that's wrong might be right again.
Hey.
Oh, cool.
Woo woo. Yes, it's very good.
Yay, it's good.
Yay.
Okay, so yeah, today we're talking about the supplemental content released for free by R.Talsorian each and every month that allows you to upgrade and enhance your own homebrew games. So you can head over to rtalsoriangames.com/downloads, which one of these fine gentlemen will post in chat, so you can click and it'll take you right there. If you'd like to take a look at the pages while we talk, you're more than welcome to, or you can start downloading them all. They're super handy. Or you could just sit back, chill, and listen, let us bumble our way through explaining it. Whatever works for you.
Yeah.
I do like the website and how it breaks it down into the different sections, so you know what the supplement affects. So there's like weapons and gear, or new systems and rules, NPCs, or the whole Elflines Online section, which is the Cyberpunk's MMO that your characters can actually play. That I think the only character in our world who plays consistently would be Cammy.
Yeah, I think so. She might have dragged Cass in, though.
That we know of so far.
A few times.
I know for a fact.
We should coordinate something with that at some point, Hades.
We should. Yeah, I know for a fact Moxie has never, I don't think she's ever been given the opportunity. I don't think she's ever tried.
Man,
I can...
Huh?
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say we had some plans around it, but they kind of didn't pan out quite yet. But
yeah.
Oh, come on. Thank you for the cheer,
Oh,
Karma.
Hey.
Appreciate that.
Thank you for the bits. We appreciate it.
Heck yeah. Bits.
Role play.
Role play.
Yeah.
A game within a game.
It's like so
Very
meta.
Shakespearean. What we do is classy here. The theater.
Definitely Inception.
That's how your character must talk in Elflines.
I feel like we need a skull actual replica of the skull we use.
Right.
Of Bob with the dice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We need
that would
a
be cool.
physical Horatio.
Yeah,
version of it.
Horatio. Exactly.
Yeah.
Rich Bob.
Except for it would always just be over at Blank's house. So
Yeah.
none of us would get to play with it.
I don't mind this. Stay out of my house.
Keep away from my skull.
You'll just see me in the background of one of the shots one of these days.
Oh, that would be
Sneaking
amazing.
in.
Just somebody sneaking.
I'm sure my son has done that at least once.
I'm
I think I've seen him once or twice sneak into the shot.
I have for sure.
It's on a pedestal in the back where somebody has a bag and they're like,
I was trying to think. I was like, would it be more like Indiana Jones or would it be more like Home Alone burglars?
Ooh,
Mm.
Call
You know,
me,
like he
call
lifts
me.
it and a paint can just comes flying down.
Just see me like get airborne in the background.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Blink turns around. What was that?
but you're gone because you're off screen. Let's see. Nothing's wrong.
We're all fine here. Everything's good.
Did we want to mention the giveaway also? I know.
Yeah,
that's
let's
kind of
mention the
Sage's
giveaway.
death thing, but...
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yes.
this is Caesar.
Well, I know, but that's a main story.
Go for it. Yes, absolutely.
It's our stream thing, and this is
That's
certainly
true.
our stream.
What? I don't know. Jess is in charge today, so all.
Just
know, it's all
bizarre.
bizarro.
super. Yeah, it's all. It's yeah.
I feel like I should be
yes,
upside
go
down.
for it.
Our current goal is to 100 followers here on Twitch. If we can do that, and when we do that, because we will. Anybody who is in chat visiting when that occurred, they will be eligible to win a physical copy of the Cyberpunk RED core book, which last time we did a giveaway, we gave away the starter kit. This is the core, actual published core. And yeah, so come into chat, visit about things, tell your friends, tell your friends' friends, tell your enemies. Get everybody here.
Yeah.
Ooh, you are upside down.
And then oh my God.
It's Bizarro stream.
Yeah, I'm good with this.
But yeah, no, so that is the first of several giveaways and things that we'll be doing that's coming up. So as soon as we hit that, you guys will find
100,
out
only
about the next one.
100. Tell your friends.
Yeah.
We're
And we're
almost
so
there.
close.
We're like 13 people away. That is so close.
If you're at the grocery store, tell your
Yeah,
cashier
just
about
be
it.
like, have you ever heard of Say's Verse Death?
Don't you know what? Just be like, hey, do you have Twitch? Go this. Follow them. Can I borrow your phone? Let me let me borrow your phone. See if they have a Twitch app, and go there and follow.
And even if they don't, download it
Yes.
and make them an account.
Any random person that will let you borrow their phone.
Anybody.
Just
Yeah.
go up to people
Literally
on the subway.
anyone.
That seems like a very cyberpunk thing to do. Actually.
If you subscribe
And
to
you
my
can-
garden, here, give me your
Is
phone.
that viral marketing?
I mean, right. It's basically like, here's your deets. It's all
Right.
done.
Just
Yeah.
slap people are.
Yeah, let me send you Saver Stuff deets. Here you go.
You'll need these.
Nova, baby.
All right, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
As
No, that
you
was
should
great.
be. No, yeah, the follower goal is important. We definitely should mention that. Probably more than we do. But you know, we're doing pretty good. 13 people. Just 13. That's pretty close. And we're almost, well, we got like a month left. 13 people in a month. We
Yeah.
can do it.
We could do it.
Boom, boom, boom.
Woo.
I don't know what
Go
that's
team.
about. So it's kind of like the hype train choo choo, but subdued.
But you can't do that.
Well, we
I
can't
know.
do that without a
Without
train.
a hype
I
train.
didn't say choo choo. So, and I think that's the key part.
I didn't put the two together,
Wooch.
guys, so it's okay.
Wooch.
Backwards.
Oh,
Sorry,
this is what
Jess, go
happens
ahead.
when I'm in control. There is no control.
I don't know what I'm thinking of, but I'm thinking hard right now.
It's one of those Scrubs moments that you're
I-
having.
It's just I have so like I'm excited about the hype trains. That's all I gotta say.
Oh yeah, we got some cool things for hype
So you
trains.
might say you were hyped about the hype train.
A little hyped.
I don't think you can be a
Moving-
small amount of hyped. Anyway, yes, moving on.
I don't know.
You guys are so adorable. All right, no, we're gonna move on.
Okay.
So we are going to start
Yes, master.
with thank you the supplements. In the new systems and rules category, because I believe Mike has actually incorporated some of these into our game already, although it could be very wrong. Don't quote me.
I have. I
So
mean,
we're
you
gonna talk about
noticed. You know one at least.
I know one for sure. Yeah.
I did it last.
But yeah, so we'll find out what can possibly be in store for Gojira coming up. So we're gonna start with the Night City weather
Weather
supplement. Weather.
And now it's time for the weather.
Now it's time.
Oh,
for the
that was
weather.
good.
That
Yeah.
was.
I like that. The supplement was written and designed by Jay Gray and James Hutt. They did most of them. Most of the supplements that we'll talk about today were done by those two.
The beast.
but-
too.
Yeah. I didn't realize that the weather in the time of the red was considered unstable.
It can
And yeah,
be.
We've
Yeah.
gotten we've gotten off easy on it.
we have. Well, see, and that's the thing. Like it talks about like global warming and the pollution, then of course the nuclear explosion that went off. But I suspect that unlike normal weather patterns that we have, time of the red is just like it's wonky. It's like whatever. I'm just gonna do whatever. Barometric pressure doesn't matter. This happens now.
Yeah. Oh, look, the clip. Hey, thanks.
Thank you for the clip.
That definitely helps
Hey.
us.
Oh yeah, by the way, everybody make clips. We need them.
Yes.
Yeah, we need
But only
clips.
good clips.
We need good. Well, we can do terrible ones, I guess. God knows there's a lot of
Ridiculous.
that space filling our stream. Um,
You want to relive horrible
I'm
moments.
excited to look at this clip, Carmon, but I'm not going to do it right now.
Because it would mess up the whole stream.
I'm like, the muahaha is like, what has she done? What could she have possibly clipped? Anyway,
Sorry, you were
Yeah.
talking about unstable weather patterns.
unstable weather. Sorry.
Oh, just that, it doesn't follow, I don't think, a traditional thing. So,
No.
as weather as we know, it can just kind of happen randomly, given
Oh.
the state of the atmosphere right now.
Yeah.
You're saying that
However,
meteorologists aren't very good at their job, and
not in Night City. No. No. Could you imagine actually being a meteorologist and trying to figure it out with a weather pattern that
Look.
doesn't follow a
All
pattern?
right, so
Yeah.
we're gonna
Like,
have
is
high
weather like
radiation.
hourly?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you get weather weather updates hourly?
This is your 15-minute weather report.
So yes, but when you look at the table or whatever, there's two different charts that you look at. One does the temperature and one does the actual current conditions. And it's broken down into the different months or seasons. So it's roughly within a relative. There's a word I'm looking for that I
Cycle?
don't. Yeah, thank you. It's great. Yeah,
Just gonna
thank you.
guess words.
That was great. That was perfect. And then you have a 1 in 6 chance of figuring out if it's a completely strange weather condition, which we will talk about. And then you get to roll on that horrifying chart. Not to say that the other ones can't be equally deadly, because you could get like overcast or light rain, which I think we've seen.
hmm
And that
All
can
the
still
time.
affect things like perception. Or like in the last episode, driving at high speeds on slick roads. I'm pretty sure those driving checks would have been a lot harder.
Right? In
I've
like,
been reading.
monsoon season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh,
That scene didn't take too long. Speaking of spoilers to anybody who hasn't.
Oh, yeah.
caught
Oh,
up.
yeah.
But yeah, that scene didn't take a whole lot of time. But had some fun planned for that.
It could have been. I'm gonna start though by asking Blake a few questions. So you have used the weather chart.
I
in your
have,
game,
yeah.
Okay.
I
This one
do
wasn't 100%
a few
on.
times. I have a few times. I did do one for the scene. I don't know if you guys caught it, but I wanted to like kind of lead into something and I never really got the opportunity to lead in appropriately, so I just didn't end up using it. Or didn't end up using the role. I kept asking you guys if you had your agents working, and everybody's like, nope. And I was like, because I wanted to do something with that, and I had this idea, but it didn't work out. But I have rolled a few times. I think there was light rain the night you guys fought the Mooks in Little Europe. Little Italy specifically. Little Italy. Wow, that's hard to say. Specifically, and that was on the chart. So I often, if you look at my GM notes, which I'm not going to show you, but if you look at,
if you ever got a chance to look at them,
it's I like put a reminder for every stream, like, oh, roll for the weather, because I'd like to use the supplement. You know, I don't like to think of the weather every time, otherwise it's probably going to end up being the same thing, which is nothing. So, yeah, I have. In short, yes, I've used it.
no, that was great. And actually,
those concise answers.
It led into my next question, which is, because it can affect the story so drastically in certain cases.
Good, yeah.
Right? So I was wondering how often you do actually roll on it, and then if you roll something where you're like, oh, this cannot happen right now, do you just hold that roller, or do you just like, nope, the dice said this is what happens, so good luck, extra challenge, go die?
I probably wouldn't be that I'm not that bound by the dice generally. If I rolled something and I didn't like it, I would probably switch it. Like the Extreme Thunderstorm, very cool, but I think it could ruin a scene. So, you know, I take most things in the book as a suggestion.
Hold it until you can use it.
yeah. Until it becomes pertinent. Yeah, if I rolled something like that, or what I rolled before, I might hold it for like the perfect time to have that sort of thing.
Well, and you do a really good job of staying like honest to the story. Like if it's not helping the story, then why do it? So
I try to.
Right.
Yeah.
Some.
Right.
I want you guys to feel some stress though, too.
Oh, I know.
So
Right. No, for sure.
yeah.
I'm gonna insert giant spoiler here, so anybody watching an edit of this, it's just gonna be a beep for 5 minutes. No, I'm not. Last episode did not go as I would have liked it to.
Oh, you didn't want to get thrown off your motorcycle. Oh.
I mean, the way I look at it too, I mean, as a GM, I mean, as anybody who's GM'd, I mean, some people are very strict with the dice, but I mean, for me personally, if it doesn't fit the narrative well enough, I'm not going to use it. It's just like you said, it's a suggestion.
Right. And for something like this, like if you rolled a death save, I'd probably just, I would just like, yeah, that's what that is. I mean, I had the house rule to save you, but we've since eliminated that for anybody listening. Right. No more Hand of God rule. So there's that. But
it's more of a Faustian deal than a Hand of God. Anyway, sorry.
Kind of Faustian. Kind of is.
A little bit. Again, then I guess my last question for you before we get into the actual strange weather table, for those who might have missed it at some point, certainly not me, what month or season are we playing in?
That's a great question. So that is a great question, and I don't know. I do have an answer for it. I generally, when I make a game, I set it in whatever month we started the game in. So in this case, it would have started in November, and then it would be January right now. So unfortunately, it makes some things a little narratively challenging, like you guys missed Christmas and the Happy New Year, but that's the way it is.
Right.
Yeah. we were a little probably recovering. I assume Moxie was recovering.
Yeah,
throughout
bullet
it.
wounds.
Yeah.
I'm sure we were.
Yeah, I think you guys spent Christmas in hospital beds. I'm pretty sure.
I bet that's pretty normal for us, though.
Yeah, that's where I was going with it too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm super curious to know how like people spent the characters would have spent Christmas.
Maybe next season we'll find out.
Yeah,
Dun,
if we
dun,
get there.
dun.
The problem with it is I'd have to give you like free month rent. 3 months and months of rent, actually.
Right.
Because you guys could never afford to make it to the next month.
I mean, as it is,
we have paid
no
rent
rent's getting
every
paid.
every time so far.
You have paid
All
rent. I say that it's a scramble every time,
Mm-mm.
and it fills me with glee.
I've never had trouble paying rent.
I was gonna
haven't
say,
paid
except for
rent
Wraith,
yet.
who, yeah, again, spoilers. I don't think has paid rent since ever.
Yeah.
This
I
is
think,
how he always has
never.
more money than you, Moxie.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you've had a good free months.
I believe in the
It's a
bohemian
freeloader.
lifestyle.
Freeloader.
Freeloader.
Yeah, so I guess January is when our story is taking place, and probably like late January. Right now. Oh wait, actually it's the beginning of the month, so if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, so I guess it'd be actually early February now.
It's almost Valentine's
we've had
Day,
2
and yeah.
months.
Ooh.
You guys have done 2 months of rent.
Right.
No, Moxie's not going on a date. I know where your thought is. No.
I'm looking forward to Valentine's Day.
Oh no, so it'd be early. I'm sorry, it'd be early January. I'm trying to sort it out in my head. Because I haven't actually really thought about this until you brought it up.
You're welcome.
Well,
Yeah.
because we've paid December.
You
and
paid
we
December.
Paid January.
So it'd be.
Yeah, November at games start.
You just paid January too, and it's the
Right,
beginning of the
right.
month, so it's therefore
Yeah.
we're in January.
Okay.
We can have a Valentine's Day special for Moxie.
No, that's okay. Moxie does not
I would like to catch up
Foxy's
with
date.
real time eventually. If you guys could freaking not jam pack your days with stuff to do.
I would love that.
Sure. No,
We-
you know it's never gonna happen.
I know it's never going to happen. We're going to be 2 years behind by the time we finish this campaign.
Stop giving us so much to do.
Easily.
I didn't give you anything to do. I just said stuff, and you guys wanted to. The only
We
thing
stay
I
busy.
have given you to do is pawns, I think.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to steal instruments. That's all I know.
Right, but you
brought
volunteered
that
for
on.
job.
I mean,
okay.
I had to get metal mesh because of a cage. So.
Hey, thanks for the cheer,
Oh,
Teddy.
thank
Appreciate
you.
it,
Aw,
buddy.
thanks, Diddy.
For the bits, I guess. I don't know Twitch.
You can
strikes.
say whatever you want. You say what you want.
Thanks for the love. That's
Yeah.
that's weird. Nope, that didn't feel good.
Why does that feel bad?
I
It does
don't
say
like
show
that one.
love is the name of that icon, though.
I was just saying little heart.
Thanks for 50 love.
Okay, that sounds better. Actually,
HP, maybe?
no, I like love. 50 love. God, now I've lost my train of thought though. We're never gonna
that
catch up.
You're giving. No, we're not.
No.
No.
Oh yeah,
Unless you time jump like a couple years.
and which we have done in the past in games and Hades in our games. We're like, we haven't played this game in like a year, so let's skip ahead time a year.
Spending months working on the cow mission. Literal real world months. We just skipped ahead 2 years and said that never happened.
Yeah, that's true. I think we did do that. We just retconned the whole damn thing because it was such a disaster. I'm gonna
Well,
do the
to
cow
be-
mission this time.
Didn't we have like 10 people playing though?
Yeah,
at the
so-
time?
At
Okay.
one time, yeah. The problem was people kept joining our campaign and then leaving.
Yeah, not to get distracted, but we would
Please
like show
explain
up.
this cow mission.
So beef is really rare, right? Like good beef is hard to find.
Right.
So we had a mission to steal Hades' brother was a cowboy, and he told us about this job to steal a truck full of cattle, which would have been worth millions.
Yes, you were, Pinky.
And so the plan was we were going to steal this truck. It's super easy, right? So we start working out a plan. The next week, one of the people that was playing with us had dropped the game. So we start replanning the plan. By the next week,
Because
two
he
new
was like
people
a
had
vital key.
joined the game.
Yeah, this was my bad as the GM. I should not have done this. But people were
No, but it's-
interested, and I was like,
Yeah.
sure. The whole point of that campaign was Games and I started that campaign saying, okay, we're just going to play this game no matter what. People can come in. We were getting tired of like always having to kill a game because people leave. So this game we decided would be persistent no matter who was playing. It would always be at least he and I.
Right. And it was kind of a Seinfeld-esque plot. Like, there wasn't like a...
Yeah, there
Like,
wasn't an
right.
overarching plot. Not for
Yeah.
a while. Not
Yeah,
for
we
a long
developed
time.
a lot of plots. But, like, for the most part, it was self-driven. Like, we
Yeah.
would run into stupid situations and then have to resolve them.
Yeah, basically that was our MO, right?
We had
Yeah.
an entire acting troupe that were friends of ours that had to pretend to be the cops to get us out of a hotel turned into a prison by a gang. And
Don't
they all
even
got
remember
killed
this.
when the real cops showed up.
Yeah, the real cop
But we
showed up.
did manage to escape the prison.
Yep.
All right, anyway, back to
But
weather.
This doesn't answer the thing about the cows.
Oh,
But then our
It
netrunner
doesn't.
became sentient.
All I know
Oh, yeah.
about the cows is there was a truck and you were supposed to go get it. And I'm like, this is a really cool, like Fast and the Furious moment.
Uh-huh.
And now
You have
he's
learned
talking
as
about,
much
like,
as they
acting and
did.
everything else. And I'm like,
Yeah, no, we
what about the
Tried
cows?
and tried.
we
and
tried to do
tried.
it like for 3 sessions. We tried to plan it.
And then people would come, people would go, we'd plan new things, we'd try stuff, we'd get information, we'd plan more.
I think we reset it once too.
Yeah, but it was like
I don't know.
months of this cow mission. And we played weekly, and it was months
It was-
of this cow mission
Yep.
that just would never happen.
Because we
And then,
kept
like-
having like cycling people into the game.
Yeah, and then we had to take a break because of life got real crazy for all of us. And then we came back and we're like, all right, 2 years
That
later,
just didn't
the
happen.
cow mission didn't happen.
You guys missed it.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's hilarious.
So, I mean, if that comes back in this game, it won't break my heart.
Well-
It's just that I'm planning for one session.
Didn't we lose our netrunner in the first mission?
No, we
No.
didn't lose Aki until later, but yeah, it was early. It wasn't that late into it when we lost Aki.
And then she became a sentient net person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was a ghost living in the
It
machine
was soul killed.
that took over a Roomba.
It was cool.
A Roomba.
That was a cool story.
We threw a lot of
And
parties.
when we got the cyber
Lots of
tigers
crazy
that we
stuff
really,
happened.
really wanted,
we were going to give her a
we
cyber
were going to give her a
body to live
cyber
in.
tiger.
They never got the cyber tiger. You got yelled at. I don't know about yelled at. What'd you get yelled at about? Who yelled at you?
If I remember, it was Trigger.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, there was. I'm not gonna answer at the same time.
I don't remember this. But okay.
All right.
That sounds
We're talking
it
about
does
the
sound like
anime,
Trigger.
yeah.
Trigger was Ewan's character, by the way, for those of
Yeah.
you who are familiar with SVD lore.
Our old cast
Or,
members.
yeah.
Yes. I know. 27 episodes feels so old.
I
It's
know, right?
before my time, okay?
In the time before.
Oh yeah. Is that when they were trying to save Trotter's life and they didn't know anybody's blood type?
Yes. So we all got blood typed.
All right, so
Nice.
This is
One of our
way
friends-
off fucking
No, this is
on a
great.
different tangent.
Go.
Okay.
one of our friends.
We're gonna get through the weather at
No,
some
no,
point, guys.
actually,
I promise you.
was-
But
That
for now,
was our special guest star.
Yeah, that was what was his name?
Choo choo. I
That
didn't
was
do
our
the arm
special
pump.
guest star.
Don't do it.
I didn't do the arm pump.
Yeah, but our guest that we recently had, Quado, He played a character that was a bare knuckle boxer who wanted money to bet on his own fight.
Oh god, this is a
and
good
then
story.
failed his role to find a bookie to borrow money from, and instead found somebody who bought body parts. So he showed up at that guy's house and then got assaulted by the guy. He killed the guy, but then he was bleeding out on the sidewalk. And so we needed a blood transfusion for him to save him from dying of blood loss. So we started checking everyone's blood types to see who had a compatible match.
Yeah, the guy was a scav trying to kill him and steal his cybernetics to hawk
It was
off.
a great scene.
It was
Amazing.
it was really creepy and pretty fun. And then
So who had the right blood type?
A homeless guy.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
It was the homeless guy.
They would assault
Even a
people and
member of the party.
they assaulted a
rolled
random
all
guy
of our
and then
blood
they
types and
rolled
they're all
for
wrong.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
We're such assholes.
That was a good session.
You got
it
the
was
streets.
a sunny day that day. Transition back.
No. That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was a good time.
I like how broken our couch is.
Oh yeah, that's the point.
Yeah. I'm very fitting, I feel, for like our crew where they are at this moment in there.
Right, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, Misha was there at the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was when we stole the horse on the yacht, right? That's when we met her.
I love that mission. That is from a supplement called Night City Stories, and that I ran for a small bit of time, and those were pretty cool. You know, the way I run those supplements is I like take the idea and just do whatever I want with it.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that was one of them. That was a cool.
We
That was
ended
an
up with
actual
a show
cool
horse
mission.
on a yacht. It's how that ended, and we stole the yacht and the horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Who win?
also
I don't think you stole
had
the
your
yacht.
most amazing
I sold it to Haley.
motorcycle.
Oh yeah, I tried. So okay, Hades did this sweet like spin move, like pump the brake and like kick the
Flip.
back end around.
Yeah,
Yeah,
flipped
yeah.
out
Somebody
the
with the
tire
back of
and he
my
killed.
bike.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
And then like goes
Hey,
up onto
thanks
the
for
yacht.
the bits.
Hey, thank you so
you.
much.
Thank you.
I tried to get fancy and get up on the yacht. I failed, smacked into the side of the yacht off the gangplank, and sank to the bottom because I had a replacement metal leg and no swimming skill.
Oh.
Luckily, I had a rebreather with me, but
Yeah, I don't know eventually how you got out. I think you latched
I had
onto
to
the
walk
anchor.
out. Yeah, that might have been
Yeah, and pulled yourself out
Yeah,
through the
launch
anchor.
onto
it.
the
Yeah, that was
anchor.
probably it.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. So
I don't know. I'm very amused by the fact of you like angrily storming out of the water onto the shore, just like, super annoyed.
I'm not sure
That
that
should've
character did
worked.
anything angrily.
But you were talking about a rebreather, and I'm assuming that's like a mask that goes and helps you breathe underwater.
It's
Recovers?
a small breathing apparatus that basically makes it to where for about half an hour you won't die of not having any
Suffocation.
oxygen.
I assume.
Yeah,
That's cool.
no breathing.
I know at one point Moxie had
The breathing mask.
a smog mask in
Yeah.
her bag that got destroyed. That got destroyed,
I don't
which
know
would have
when that
been
happened.
super handy for some of the strange weather effects. Which see how I brought that around? Dun, dun, dun.
Hey, we're back on topic.
Right?
Whoa.
I got
yeah,
there.
this is
I
here.
got there. Yeah.
But yeah.
That's why you're in charge here, because you just brought us full circle. Like we were way over
Also
there,
why-
and you brought it.
I'm
right
the
But it does
only
bring.
cast member not allowed to host anything because I don't bring things.
I wish I was a better storyteller that I could make that item more useful more frequently. Because I think that it is important to the setting to have like a smog mask, but at the same time I don't want like every scene to be like, well, you gotta wear your smog mask, otherwise you can't go outside. Because I think it'd be kind of narratively trying.
examples
Yeah.
of this bad weather in media like Blade Runner and stuff like that, of like the bad weather that can occur in the smog.
Mhm.
The Double Dragon movie did it also.
I don't know that I've seen it.
It's a cyberpunk dystopian future.
Oh, there you go. There's what a rebreather does, Jess.
Rebreather recycles unused oxygen back into breathable oxygen. That's fancy.
It's
Thanks,
a
Teddy.
lot of cats there. Come on.
Yeah,
All the cats.
those are all hype train cats.
And cats.
You're not on a hype train.
No, but you get special emotes if you're part of a hype train.
I wish that
Oh,
like
nice.
there was a way to like display that somewhere. There
is.
probably is.
There is.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know Twitch.
That's too technical. That's you know what? That's the problem
Yeah.
for technical difficulties, not us.
Not us.
So, yeah, smog mask I'm sure would be helpful in a dust storm, but we're going to start with Games, who's going to explain about blood rain, because blood rain is apparently a weather effect that exists. You want to know
But it's even worse.
the fun things that freaked Jess out when she was reading through supplements? Title of weather effects.
Right? No, actually, the rebreather would definitely help with this too. So, I'm not gonna give away what acid rain is, but I'm sure you can imagine because it's worse in the future. Blood rain is acid rain, but on top of that, because of the corporate wars, biotoxins also come down with the rain. That's what causes it to become red in color.
Yeah,
So-
because the skies, tinted that red color, and it's
That rust
basically
color.
pouring through that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so anything that the rain touches gets the the vial of biotoxins that to it.
Right.
So it degrades from the acid rain. And then the biotoxins makes it to where you have to make a savings throw of 15. And if you fail, you take 3d6 damage and your armor can't do anything to help you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ew.
I could just die from that happening.
Yeah.
I could die in like 2 rounds of that happening.
Just walk
Max
outside like,
damage.
I think
Yeah.
man, I wish I had a Militech umbrella.
I think it is like a 50-50 chance that like because you roll a d6 1 through 3, it just does the acid rain effect. 4 through 6, it
Yeah.
does.
You have to actually just get roll a 5 on that
Table to
check
get blood
to
rain.
get there. So
Yeah.
it's like a really low odds. That,
Right. Yeah.
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 But yeah,
Out of curiosity, how long can blood rain last for? Games, do you know?
it didn't say anywhere in the book, but I'm hoping that it isn't like, you live in Seattle and it lasts for days. If so, I'm sure.
I think it lasts for hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's a lot more like that.
It
But
says
it's not actually listed, is it?
Yeah, it says
couldn't
on
find
Maybe
it
it's
on
next to
description.
it.
it says on page 3 of the book or the supplement.
Oh, I was on page 4.
Well, it says
I might have given you
all
the wrong one.
times
I
there.
realized afterwards.
But what's the duration on it then? if you've got
1d6
it?
hours.
1d6 hours.
Hours, yeah.
Still, as for
That's
somebody
brutal.
like me who is homeless, effectively, that is
Yeah.
a problem.
You should buy an umbrella.
Blood Rain, the old vampire video game, is awesome. It's a great
So-
video game.
And the first movie wasn't terrible. The second movie was real bad.
I think they made more.
Uh-huh. No, they did. Well, and that was like during a generation where like I'm gonna do a Creel vampire that's fighting Nazis of the future. Like seemed like a good plan.
I don't know. It was fun,
a lot
though.
of fun, though.
I think she's like the first video game a character to appear in a Playboy as well.
That makes sense, yeah.
Blood Rain. Yep.
I could see
Makes
that.
sense.
I didn't know that, but I could see it.
Yep. So
Random fact you didn't know you needed, but that's blood rain. Moving on, Hades can tell us about radioactive windstorms, which also does not sound pleasant.
It is super pleasant. It warms you right up. So I mean, basically, it's so there's a nuke that went off in the city, and it's the good news is it's not as radioactive as it was. The bad news, it still is sometimes, and the wind will pick up, and if you're exposed to it, basically, for every, I believe it's every minute in there.
For radioactive? I think it's just you get exposed if you get
So
exposed.
it's just considered
immediately.
an exposure. Yeah. So basically, it treats it because they treat it like you're on fire. So, and it's basically you take a couple, you take 2 damage directly. There's not really save. You just take 2 damage.
Just take the 2 damage.
Yeah. So it's, that's super dangerous. You have no armor. You'd have no nothing. And it lasts for 1d6 rounds if you're in.
Yeah, it's just like you're
Fight.
being cooked.
Or it can also be the weather condition also lasts 1d6 times 10 minutes, so it can last up to an hour. And that would
That'd
be
be
scary.
crazy.
Try to go outside, you better be in cover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
And when you
Pretty
consider
brutal.
every round is 3 seconds compared to D&D 6, that's a lot of time to.
I'd imagine this is really
Oh,
bad
man,
for
could you
local
imagine how that
wildlife.
feels? Oh god.
Oh yeah, no, it would be like sunburn, but much worse.
Yeah.
So actually, a question about that, because if it feels like you're fired, it's essentially fire damage. If you have a lot of cybernetics like Maelstrom, is it like do you have a less chance of, because can metal catch fire is what I'm getting at.
No.
Well, it would absorb.
It,
Your
Like, I
body
know
would
it's
probably
heat,
reject
but
it.
it would probably mess with the electronics though. Like
Yeah.
pretty significantly.
Ooh.
Heat is one of the 3 killers of electronics.
Plus, wouldn't the radiation be absorbed, the metal? So it might radiate you more.
Depending on the metal.
I don't know.
It's a very porous metal, maybe.
That I don't know about. But cool.
I wonder if
Radioactive
that's a
nice
consideration.
windstorm sounds like a fun next thing to do in my campaign.
Yes! I
Or
better
not.
buy a radioactive. I better buy a suit.
We'll have full hazmat suits and like the Militech umbrellas everywhere we go.
Hey, I was gonna say, did try to sell us a hazmat suit and we bypassed it.
I
right
know.
quick.
I know.
I was so excited, and you guys were just not interested
I
at
wasn't
all.
there. Otherwise, I would have bought all the dumb stuff.
None of
that
you,
did sell us.
none of you were excited.
I wasn't
No.
there.
I know
we
you
were
weren't
on a
there,
mission.
but no reaction. I was very upset.
We got a
I was like,
grappling
and
gun.
a radioactive. I'm sorry,
And
and
a
a hazmat suit.
Is it the one that
Everybody's
Moira
like,
gives you?
cool. Let me see this random doohickey.
Yeah.
How about
It's a
this?
grappling
The
gun.
grappling gun was more exciting.
Everyone needs a
Everybody
grappling gun.
needs a grappling gun.
Everybody needs a
think-
hazmat suit. Nobody
think
needs a
that-
grappling gun.
The Aristocrat rifle was more interesting than the grappling gun.
Yeah, everybody
But
was
that one
excited
was hella
about the.
pricey.
Yeah, those are gone now, probably.
See, I wasn't as excited because in my brain, as someone who doesn't play Cyberpunk very often, this is my first experience, I was like, well, Moxie just won't go into radioactive areas. I didn't realize that wind
They could be anywhere.
radioactive
Yeah.
until I read the supplement.
That's
And
right.
like most of the city is somewhat trace levels radiation.
Yeah.
Now that suit has more weight to it than what I had initially thought.
Yeah.
We'll find somewhere to buy one at discount. We'll be fine.
Another night market. We've got so many other things to do. We're not going to a night market anytime.
guys don't
he
have any
wants to get
goddamn
caught up on
money.
time.
I do too.
I think you
Yeah, you do have money.
you do.
Yeah.
I have 2,500.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
because
Yeah,
I
I've
think
got,
he
like,
only has
400.
like 1,200.
Oh, I gambled and I
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Cass gambled, yeah.
I forgot. You got all that money. And then
I was like, ooh,
Games,
I should put
and
points in
Games
gambling.
robbed Trotter's sister, or not Trotter, Kenner's
Rob
sister.
anybody.
Yes,
First
you
of
did.
all, she's probably dead.
As if that justifies it.
That's like looting the corpse in any D&D campaign.
Except for it's your friend's sister.
She's not going to spend that money if
She's
she's
my
dead.
friend. She's
But he
not-
didn't even tell her
No,
about the
dead.
money.
That's true. I mean,
Tell her anything. By the way, spoilers in this episode. By far.
A little bit,
A
yeah.
little
lot is very spoilery.
Yeah. Put that in the title. We'll put that in the description
Yeah.
of our yeah.
Definitely put that in the description somewhere.
You're looking at me like I'm supposed to
I
be
am.
able to do it.
I am.
Yeah.
Not happening.
Not happening. Not me.
Yeah, so I didn't know. Now I know. Radioactive suits. Next time we have time to go to a night market, which won't be for like months.
No, he wants to get caught up. We got to screw around a lot more.
We are so far from being caught up. Like, so far.
You did? No, you haven't done anything on your list. Sorry. I kind of threw a wrench through that.
Yeah, we haven't. We tried real hard.
Hey,
true,
thanks
no,
for the
Good
bits.
for the bits.
We're in the process of getting one thing completed.
Yeah, you're getting there.
The story of
Once
my
we
I
life.
get
think the
his-
problem. It's crazy how long we've been dealing with the God damn it, the Kenner sister arc at this point.
That
Right.
goes back to the first episode.
Beginning.
technically.
Session 0, yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of. I mean,
No, more than sort of.
No, technically, yeah.
no,
Directly ties in.
it does,
Directly.
but at that point, it wasn't like an agenda item.
Regardless. Circular. bigger
It was a
plan.
side. It was a side mission that has now become a main quest line.
Mm-hmm. But, I mean, you guys are kind of controlling the main quest line. I don't know what the hell you're doing. I have like
So
a
you think
story.
we do?
I have stuff that's going on, as you guys have kind of seen, but whether that interferes with you guys or not is kind of like up to you.
Oh, it all will. I'm
Yeah,
waiting
every
for
time.
I have random
Oh,
teddy
nice.
fact. I have a copy of every PSM swimsuit summer issue released. Nice. Saves versus chums.
Hey,
It
what's up, buddy?
depends.
That would have been a good name for this.
We went through.
so many names.
I wish I could show you the list of names that we went through. It is much too long.
All
Oh,
right.
yeah, where are we going?
Last range weather.
Okay.
Like, dust storms.
Want me to talk about dust storms? Northern
please.
California has been in drought since 2020s. Therefore, we get some pretty hectic dust storms, especially in the Badlands. Strong winds picking up loose particles, blowing dust and debris everywhere. And anybody who spends more than 5 minutes in a dust storm, they better be wearing a breather mask or nasal filters or some equivalent device, because they're going to suffer the foreign object critical injury, which basically means they can't move more than 4 meters in a single round, otherwise they re-suffer the injury. It says in this you don't take the damage, which kind of mitigates, like, because
The real
anytime you
problem
take a
with it.
critical injury, you take 5 points of bonus damage normally. It says in this you don't take that bonus damage, except for the. Oh no, they don't take the initial bonus damage. I can read.
Just take the additional.
So
Just every additional damage.
yeah, so they'll suffer the critical injury. Then, if they try to move more than 4 meters, they will suffer the critical injury again and take that bonus damage. That's pretty brutal, because that damage can't. I mean, obviously, since it's internal, you can't. It doesn't, like,
What if you had internal?
SP doesn't ablate it or anything, or I'm sorry, doesn't reduce it or anything. So yeah, that's just 5 damage straight up every turn, if you try to move more than 4 meters. Then it says it, like, a GM could do a -2 for, like, perception or anything related, which makes sense.
Yeah.
The storm's cool. Mostly a Badlands thing. I don't see it affecting Night City as much as Blood Rain or even the Radioactive. But I mean, you did send Rory out into the Badlands, so we'll see if
Sending.
correct. It's
Spoilers.
not complete yet. Yeah, the whole episode spoilers. At this point, it's like, well, I don't know.
Yeah, but
we
we've
do
been
have
like dancing around some things, and then now we're like This is what happened at the end of last episode.
So, yeah.
Hey, we enjoy a bit of Cyberpunk as well. I missed the context of that comment.
Oh, Teddy asked how Jubbins was doing.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I'm just
Give me your
interjecting into your
chat.
conversation. Don't mind me.
You're that guy on the bus.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm enjoying
What'd you
Cyberpunk
say?
too.
What'd you say about Cyberpunk? Oh yeah.
If this wasn't so off topic,
That's
I'd tell you
legit,
the
though.
story of how I met Brad McGinty, but it is. So moving on.
No. Don't dox the guy, I guess. Now you know there
He's
is a
not
guy.
here.
Yeah, and now they know a guy that there is a guy named that.
That I've met once.
Once upon a time. Yeah.
Sure.
Likely on a bus, I'm guessing.
No.
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 Hey,
Didn't care.
thank you for the bits, Chubbins. Appreciate it
Amazing.
as
Oh, thank you.
always.
This one's called
Very cool of you. Thank you.
Frank Garzies.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions about weather, or the weather in Cyberpunk and how that's going to affect us, now's the time to ask. I will say it's
And
also
whether
cool
the
they
weather,
added
whether you like
some-
it or not.
Yee.
Sorry.
They added some really cool extra items like jacket linings, which I feel like now Moxie needs a jacket with a specific lining of
Oh,
each
yeah.
type in her closet that has like 3 things in it. Also go check out the Militech tactical umbrella because it is badass.
The tactical umbrella is so cool.
Oh my
I
god.
don't want to buy it.
It's 1,000 EBs
Yeah,
for
but
an umbrella.
It's a
Oh, I
high
know.
It
quality.
does things.
Yeah, it's a high quality melee weapon and a low quality pistol.
ranged weapon.
Yes.
Range over, yeah.
Pistol. I think
Has,
it's a pistol
has 2 bullets.
with 2 bullets.
Yeah, it's like a
Heavy
holdout.
pistol.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is it heavy? Okay, so
Yeah.
that's 3d6 damage right there.
Bam.
No.
And if you put some of the biotoxin on it,
I don't think you could put biotoxin in the bullets. No.
you can do whatever you want.
On the melee
about-
weapon, on the point, that'd be
On
cool.
the umbrella. the whole
Yeah,
umbrella.
that would be awesome.
No, I should give up my katana and do an umbrella.
Right, because if it was blood
Yes.
raining and you got the biotoxin on the outside of the umbrella, it would make the umbrella even...
Where are you? Oh, with your blood brain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm relating things to each other.
I think it would eventually know enough. It
It
and
actually,
I like
so it lasts for 30 minutes.
I don't even-
The effects of the biotoxin when it rains,
yeah.
the poisonousness lasts for half an hour.
So you have to find somebody you really dislike within 30 minutes so you
Of
can
that
hit them
rain.
with this umbrella.
Oh, thank God. It was like 28 minutes.
They're
of
excited they
waiting.
made it out of the blood rain and you just put it right into their bloodstream.
I mean, that shows dedication. Like, you must really hate someone to like
Right.
That's true.
track
I'm gonna
them
go
down.
out in the blood rain.
To find this one person. This one stops.
Just stab them.
For comparison, though, by the way, guys, a regular umbrella, which still does have regular weather protection, is only 10 eddies.
Yeah.
Versus 1,000.
Yeah, but it doesn't do anything.
It doesn't.
It's just an umbrella.
Just
But it's
an actual umbrella.
it can be cute and colorful though.
It's true.
So
But
could
in
the
acid
Militech
rain, it
umbrella.
will melt real quick.
I don't think so.
No, it protects against Talsorian.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because acid rain talks about how it degrades the hardness of everything it hits.
I-
Except for the umbrella.
Yeah, I think the umbrella
is meant
has
to
like
protect.
exactly. It's actually
Special lighting.
designed for that. Yeah.
Yeah. But if you use it as a melee weapon, it breaks. So
Does it do any damage?
I have no idea. I don't know. I'm making shit up.
That's what we do here.
What?
If I was the GM, I would totally make it break.
Oh, look, it doesn't even fully protect you from blood rain. It just gives you a +2.
Oh, that's
Well, I mean, that's better than nothing. For
Yeah.
sure.
that's true.
So then your death save is a 13 instead of a 15.
It's death save. Hi, death save. Resist toxin.
You resist.
Resist torture drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dodge. I don't know. Something. So yeah, Night City weather, guys. Check out
Boom.
the supplement. Fun stuff.
Go check it out.
see how it can totally throw off your game.
Screw with your players.
Yeah, it's a cool
Yep.
one.
I feel like the next time it's like a calm day, some shit weather's gonna happen to us.
Right. Whenever we're boring him, he's like, "Oh my god, I don't care what you guys are doing. Blood rain, toxic winds."
I
at the
have
same
let you
time.
guys carry on for so long. Sometimes, so don't even give me that. If I wanted to throw a little
Tempt
spice
me.
into your lives,
Don't tempt me.
Maybe he wants us to go inside
Right.
instead of hanging outside.
Nope.
And that is a great way to do it.
Man, that would have really, so spoilers ahead, that would have really messed with Wraith's whole speech thing outside of Jackal's lantern if some windstorm had hit up. It's like, you need to go back inside. Like, but no, on principle, I'm going to stand out here.
I don't
Preach
care
about
if
how
I am
horrible this
burning.
place is.
Sharknado, because I'm bored.
It's a good stance in most.
It would be a very bizarre twist to our campaign.
We do go by the water when we
Mhm.
go visit somebody. So.
Open water.
There's probably no sharks in the water.
Why?
Cyber sharks.
Oh, perfect.
You and cyber things,
God.
animals.
All I can picture now is driving
Arasaka,
down the
Cyber.
16 over the Del Coronado Bray and some tornado hitting and just cyber sharks on the car.
That's
Right.
how we could take out the dye knife guy.
I know,
We can
it's-
do
Oh
a
my God,
tornado
no.
of cyber sharks.
No.
Or really any of these weather phenomenons. Take
Yeah.
them out.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Hey.
Very cool. And hey, Jay Gray Talsorian, we are currently reviewing the Night City weather thing right now. Cool supplement.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Freaking laser beams on their heads. That's really cool. There were cybernetic augmentations. Let's see memos
Yeah,
of
that's
that.
neat.
Very cool.
Manatees with.
Yes, sharks with laser beams on their heads, of course.
Oh man.
No, I would take like the most peaceful animal, like the manatee, and make it a deadly killing machine. Of the sea.
No, like a crustacean, like a crab. So you don't think anything's gonna happen?
It's got like
Just like, oh, it's just
mono
crab.
claws.
Woof. And you lose a hand. Not like that's ever happened.
But yeah, that's a cool supplement. I think that's
sure.
that's a lot of fun. Adds a lot of cool stuff to the game.
Right, and ways to mess with us.
And
It really does.
I will mess with you.
Very excited.
I'm trying to find our notes to what we're
You're
going
welcome,
over
man.
next, and I have all
Well-
my stuff out of order.
Next, we're going to Salvaging Night City, where you could possibly salvage a Militech tech umbrella.
Oh yeah.
I think the odds of that would be real low.
Not be easy to do, but we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Real low, real low. So again, written and designed by Jay
Salvaging.
Gray and James Hutt.
Yeah.
Salvaging is exactly what it
Who's
sounds
in our
like. You
stream
can
right
go
now.
to one of a few areas and try to salvage for things that you can sell for profit if you manage to find anything good. You can go either just to salvage in general, find whatever you can, or you can look for something specific. If you look for something specific, it is a lot harder. And the best part is if you critically fail, something bad is going to befall you called a peril. And it's no, a space peril, not apparel. That did not come out right.
You like come out and you're like wearing Tommy Hilfiger. And, what happened?
What happened? I don't understand. My whole look changed.
Or if you have a pair of Jordans all of a sudden.
Right. Yeah, you come out and you're just some Tevas.
Sorry.
What happened to your microphone?
Yeah, sorry. I just
Up peril befell him. See?
But
Things like that. Ha. But yeah, essentially you pick a category of what you want to salvage for. Then you roll a basic tech skill check, which we're all real great at for the most
I
part.
actually
in
am.
Kajira.
Yeah, your
I-
character is the most tech savvy.
Apart from Cammy,
Other
I
than our
assume.
hacker.
other
yeah.
than-
Yeah,
but she's an NPC, so it doesn't count.
Right.
yeah. But yeah,
Why
there's
do I have the highest tech?
I don't know, but
I don't
you
know.
do. So if you want to go salvage for a Militech Tech umbrella,
do.
you have the best chance out of all of us.
Man, that means I'm terrible at salvaging.
Right.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's not how Moxie would make money. She'd have better luck gambling than she would salvaging.
I'd have better luck killing somebody and stealing their
Well,
shit.
yeah.
Well,
Doing your job, your day job.
That's not his day job. Isn't to murderously steal things from people. It sounds like what a solo is supposed to do.
No, I protect people.
Rusted metal and radiation. Yeah.
Yeah,
no, I like
for
that. That was
sure.
great. Salvaging is gambling with rusted metal and radiation. It's legit.
Yeah.
And
that's
potential. Most things on the perils chart will do like 66 points of damage to you if you fail.
Oh yeah, like this
Well,
time
for-
I got off easy as far as the difficult, like the bad thing that can happen to you, and it's still not good.
Once you, I mean, this is totally out of order, but yeah, go ahead. Guys, talk about the peril that you.
Yeah,
got
go
to
ahead.
Search.
So let me prefix this with: we rolled all of these randomly to decide who would be looking at what, you know. So I got biotoxins, and as you may remember from a few minutes ago, they do the same thing. Basically, though, so you have to roll the save versus it, or you take 3d6 damage
Straight
off
to your
the top.
IP.
Your armor doesn't help or anything.
Well-
And then you're just wandering around a junkyard and you're like, oh, this was a real big mistake. There's all this blood rain laying here, and I'm just gonna roll around in it.
I imagine just like you open a lunchbox container just to see what's inside and like.
Yeah, I could see that. My thought was
For
like
sure.
you're going through all the scrap yards and you accidentally come across some sort of, broken down
like-
hospital or something, and
Or
some
like toxic
syringe
fumes.
like jabs you
Or
in your
air.
leg or something.
Ooh,
Air
Yeah.
hypo. Yeah.
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 I don't even want to think
Good.
about that. That would really bother me.
Oh, true.
Like reaching into something to like grab it and like.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
Yeah,
you say
you're
that
right,
now.
Yeah.
You assume we're smart
assume
enough
that.
players to be properly prepared before
They
we can
saw
salvage
a nice radiation or hazmat suit. We were just
Never
talking
let
about
us
this
go.
earlier.
At a night
They
market.
saw a nice hazmat suit at a night market, and nobody was excited.
We got the grappling gun.
We got the ground. Yeah.
They got the
Which will
grappling
save
gun.
you on one of the perils.
Oh, do you have apparel that?
It says so right on the sheet.
Which one?
Nice.
Which one?
The number 4. You fall, but if you have a grapple hand or a gun, you are able to grab the ledge.
All right.
What?
See,
All
see,
right.
some protection.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the hazmat suit is actually one that does help you, damn it. I'd say it helps. Toxic peril.
Oh,
walking through a
okay.
script.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
can see that. And that
Okay,
would be
that makes sense.
so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so glad that when you were like, let's go salvaging for like metal mesh, Moxie was like, no.
Anyone, I
Flat
should have been the
out.
one to do it, and I was the only one that was like, "No, I'm busy right now."
And she was like, I'm not doing this. And then I read the supplement and I'm like, so glad the decision was, no, I'll just pay 200 eddies. Thanks.
I like how we had glanced through all these supplements in the past, but none of us like read them super detailed except for maybe Blank. But like we keep egging him into using them, so like we forced him to use the date one on
Yeah,
me.
we did the
What I was-
digital dating on
Right.
on stream. It was a lot of fun.
The one I was trying to force you, Moxie, into was this
Salvaging?
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a
Nope.
bad one by comparison.
It's cool. Wraith will go on a date where, it'll get awkward and weird, but it'll be fine. Moxie, why don't you go maybe die? I don't know.
Good luck.
I
You
do
got this.
I do like
with your
if
shit tech skill.
I do like if you succeed though, you get like a bunch of cool stuff. It's like
Right.
a shopping list. You just
Oh yeah,
It's
you
risk
get
versus
some
reward,
cool
yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
yeah. Which is nice
I
because
Need my
I would
military
love
find
so
that
umbrella.
shit.
hard. Yeah, Militech umbrella. She just comes back with a Militech umbrella. Like what?
Yeah. Militech umbrella needs to be something that protects you
I'm sure
from
it
some
is.
of these. Yeah. I love the Militech umbrella.
It's so great.
It's the best.
It might be the favorite thing I've read. I haven't gotten, but mind you, I haven't read the supplements for the gear and stuff yet because I just worked through the supplements for like the new systems and rules,
Right.
and I know
Gotcha.
there's some really cool things in
There was
the cybernetic pillows and the like fun like little.
The fun stuff.
they're
Yeah.
doing a really good job of
Dude,
adding
the-
all that fun stuff to this.
Yeah.
In old 2020, they had the Chromebook supplements,
Oh man,
which
the
were like
Chromebooks are so
catalogs,
cool.
like magazines
Yeah,
that you could
they
order
were-
things from,
Yeah.
and they had some of the dumbest things in there, but I love them, like
It
rollerblade
was
feet
just-
and stuff
Oh,
like that.
yeah,
It was
no.
just
it's
cool to see the
amazing.
flavor. Yeah.
That's what dumb
Yeah.
stuff is
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
I got all those reprinted
Oh yeah.
because I don't have the old copies, and it's so cool to flip through.
Oh,
and
yeah.
just get ideas.
They're
Yeah.
so neat.
They are cool. They are so cool.
And they're adding that flavor back in, which I really appreciate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, the I was going through the Cyber Deck one just the other day, and the new Cyber Decks are really cool. They do some different things. Like one of them, I think it's called something Scout Deck. I don't remember, but it basically lets you. I mean, you can only carry 5 programs on it, so it's a little limited in that way. But immediately when you jack in, you can make a Pathfinder test, which means lets you see the net architecture like
Yeah.
straight from the get-go.
Oh, that's handy.
Yeah, super useful. That's a cool deck. That was probably my favorite one that I read. But there's some other ones that are interesting like that.
We need to get
Is it-
that for Cammy.
Is that what Cammy has, or
No.
she doesn't have that?
She has just a normal one.
I like how poor we are, and you're like, she has that really nice thing, right?
If I only did. I just look, I'm trying to be authentic here, man.
Plus,
Yeah.
you know, our copyleft agreement, we agreed not to give away all of the
Fine,
rules.
I'll open it. I don't remember.
If someone could put the little thing to pop the link, if you guys want to look at the other supplements
Oh,
we're
yeah.
talking about,
We
you
do have
should
that.
absolutely. They're awesome.
There you go.
There we go. Thank you.
All right. Whoa.
I do want to note
Of
too
course.
that apart from just
We love your game, man. And you guys have done
Yeah,
an
it's-
Oh, yeah.
amazing job with Cyberpunk RED.
For sure.
I love it. It's probably hands down my favorite system right now.
You've done great work, and reading through these supplements is fantastic, and you made it really easy. I'm super new to Cyberpunk. This is the first time I've ever played, and it's really great and it's really exciting, and reading even more of it is phenomenal. So thank you for all your hard work.
Yeah.
And for coming here
sure.
and being on the stream.
Yeah. Thanks for showing up. That's really cool of you.
Yeah, way cool. Thank you.
Oh, were you going to discuss the other?
Oh, these
So,
are cyber.
There are 3 of us that are discussing the hazards of things.
Yes.
What are the other things we're discussing for salvaging?
The other things we're talking-
Radiation.
Oh yeah, that I wasn't even. Yeah, we have to talk about radiation, but I was going to say just a note too. Apart from the perils, there are other complications you can find while running scavenging gangs who have that in their territory, or corporal guards, depending on where you are, or scavs, I think is what they're called.
For what? What?
So, yeah.
What?
Yeah, I think so.
Who might
Lost
just
track.
you
I
know
was too busy trying to
try
find
to
the
kill you.
name of this cyber deck. Microtech Scout, by the way. There.
Oh,
You were
okay.
mostly right.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
It's close.
So yeah, so apart from like the perils, there are also just
Other
regular Night City
complications.
complications.
Well, and
The
like,
gangs don't
that's
kill you.
kind of how the world is. Like,
The environment will. But yeah, let's talk. Both Black and Hades rolled the same number, so you guys can talk about high level radiation.
High level radiation is super dangerous. Basically, immediately you start taking damage as if you were mildly on fire. So that's 2 damage straight to your HP every turn. And you can't put yourself out because it's radiation. And that's everywhere, yo.
But like
Oh.
I
That
said,
really sucks.
if
Hey,
there was
thanks
this
for the-
radiation suit,
If only there was some sort
Oh
of
my
suit.
god, this
some
radiation
sort of
suit.
outfit that we could have bought,
Yeah,
would have
thanks,
it
Panky.
prevents the whole thing.
Well, I can imagine like you're digging through scrap trying to find something, and you find like spent uranium rods or something. You're like, nope, don't need those. Have you ever seen Fat Man Little Boy, the movie about the making of the first atomic bombs?
No. I don't
John
think so.
Cusack's in it.
Okay.
And there's a moment that happened in real life that they document in the movie where one of the scientists has to, like, to save other people, he has to physically move a rod, a core, and in doing so, his body starts swelling up and like, radiation poisoning is the worst thing ever, and that scares me so much about this game. Because you guys both rolled like high radiation, and I'm like, no, it's not worth the risk, even for an umbrella.
Even for that specific umbrella.
I'm probably gonna do it anyway.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll come up at some point in our campaign.
Maybe.
But like, and also if your GM who is terrible, or you're in an extremely hot zone, you can treat that as deadly on fire instead, which I think does. Yeah, here we go. Like a lot. 6 damage straight to your HP every turn, which is brutal.
Ooh.
Die real quick.
And that's like thermite.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that bores through engine blocks. So, yeah. That's what hurt very, very badly.
At least it would be quick.
Yeah. I suppose. Agonizing.
I mean, hey, yeah, agonizing. Let's just not.
What level of trauma team would you have to like get saved from that situation?
I don't know that. I don't
Dear
know that trauma.
trauma team.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it
was
would
digging
depend on
through
your
the
contract.
trash, and now I'm melting. Please,
Oh, can I buy a trauma team?
we all need contracts.
That's a good idea.
You guys do need trauma team contracts.
We do.
we'll just
Like,
add
really
that to the
bad.
list. Rent, Trump team, place to live,
Food.
Yeah.
food's down.
You guys are tired of eating kibble? Come on.
I had a month of free pack.
What if cyberpunk weather in Colorado weather antics?
Oh my god, where it changes every 5 minutes. Where it would go
We
from,
have all 4 in each day. That's
so
what
if
it
you
is.
guys, yeah, a couple of us live here in Colorado, where it is always like it rained, was super windy, and over 100 degrees at points in today, just today.
Yep,
Mhm.
that's true. Nothing. I mean, there's nothing that says you
I can
can't do
imagine.
that.
Oh, yeah. Wyoming would be the same.
Thank
the
you
same
so much,
GM would
Pengy,
give us
for
6
giving-
damage.
For giving blank the idea. I appreciate that so
Yeah,
very
thanks,
much.
bud.
Yeah, thank you.
Why, yeah.
I just like to see you guys suffer. That's all. Just a little bit. I mean, that's the point of cyberpunk, is the suffering. A little.
No, I agree. That's what makes the
Little.
punk part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what pushes us to go forward.
That's
a
the
little bit,
real
don't you
cyber,
think?
putting the
Right.
cyber into the punk.
Right? Right?
It's not being able to afford new glamware and stuff like the old, the old style of things.
Yeah, exactly. So it's definitely
Yeah.
possible.
For sure.
It only got worse from there.
All right.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little concerned with this whole weather thing after reading it. I'm like, I really.
Yeah.
No.
Why did so
No.
when you were envisioning what we would discuss, you were like,
Yeah,
you know what? Let's find ways for Blank to mess with us more.
that was not thought. I was like, no, we'll share some things. We'll learn some stuff. It'll be great. And then the more I read, the more I was like, this is gonna go so bad if this ever happens. Oh my god.
Come to
And
the
now that I know
coast,
that
have a
we're in,
few
like,
laughs.
January. There's like freezing cold temperatures. Moxie does not have clothes for
For
freezing cold, which
freezing
is
cold.
something I just realized her clothing is not winter ready. Like,
Yeah.
But to be fair,
No.
Night City is a little better temperate than there are worse places you could be as far as weather goes.
you know what? We didn't talk about extreme cold. Extreme cold's a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
That's
Cold
a
snaps
temp
for
condition,
sure.
not strange weather.
Yeah.
Temp condition
just normal things.
on top of.
On top of the radioactive
the-
winds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
radioactive winds in bitter cold.
Yep.
In freezing cold,
God,
yeah.
man, that's miserable sounding. Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm sitting
Moxie,
here going like, no, that sounds like Canada in winter next to a lake. Actually, it's
you have to understand though, like even if we do, like we read these things and we give him ideas, you always have to think back and remember like how excited he gets when he got to use the gang jazzler.
Oh yeah.
That's
Oh yeah,
honest.
that was my favorite thing.
Yeah.
That was my favorite piece of cybernetics, and I never
Yeah.
got to use it.
So he used it against me constantly.
Yes, you did.
I was always
Did I use
gang
it then?
jazzle.
I guess maybe I did get to use it a lot more than I'm thinking I did. I
Wait,
felt
wait.
like it wasn't enough. No matter how many
What
times you got gang jazzled, it wasn't enough for
It was
me
like
to
a
feel
taser,
satisfied.
but worse. It was like built into your finger.
Yeah.
And he would just. So my character's a little divisive, and occasionally people disliked him. So I got gang jazzled constantly. The police.
I don't know why all my
random
booster
gang
gangers
members
were sporting gang jazzlers, but that does sound
just
like
against
me.
me.
I felt as though I didn't get to use it enough, but maybe I got to use it quite often.
Well, you liked it because it didn't kill you; it just knocked you
Right.
out. I think so.
That's how he
That's
ended up
true.
in that prison.
Yeah, you got gang jazz. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
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 It all
I
adds
feel
up.
like this is
Well, okay,
something
so-
Moxie desperately needs in her cyber hand. I'm not gonna lie.
There were two people in that cell. Panky.
Yeah, it was me and Brick. Originally it was me,
Brick?
and then Brick tried
Yeah.
to save me.
It was me.
And then when Brick came to save me, he
And you
went
got gang
Clinton
jazzled
to save
too?
Yes, I did.
Nice. Dude.
Or I just got beat down.
No, you were surrounded because I had like a bow and arrow and it was part of some big plan, and then I got tased and put in a cell, and then you were like surrounded. And
Oh yeah,
it
there was
a
too many.
mess.
Like there was no way I was coming out of that one. So
Great.
I got asked to surrender.
Great campaign.
Yeah, yeah.
Oxy does need a gang jazzler. Can we convert the
Ooh.
rules for that one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that-
I
Hey,
know
he
we-
just
we
gave
can
me
figure
one,
out how
so
to
Is that
Moxie
canon now?
totally gets one.
Yeah.
It's canon.
Well, they have the conversion rules, so
Yeah.
I mean,
Only for, well, it is for weapons, I suppose. But
Yeah.
we can figure it out.
yeah.
That's the nice thing about Red is like you kind of just like flat, like Cyberpunk Red would have all these like different mechanics. Oh, I'm sorry, 2020 would have a bunch of different mechanics. But Red is kind of just like you flatten everything and just take this.
It's clean.
Yeah, it's clean in that way. You just take this generic thing and make it the thing. And as long as you don't like go outside of the bounds of the like damage values
Well,
that are there, you can really be pretty creative.
It was like restringing in the old MUDs. Like you were allowed to like call your backpack whatever you wanted as long as it didn't break the immersion of the game, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of the same thing. Like, yeah, your shotgun can be whatever shotgun you'd like it to be. Just it's a shotgun.
It does this much damage. Yeah. And acts this way. Yeah.
Right.
Also, spoiler. 'Cause I love your shotgun. We still have that, right?
Yeah, it's in
Yeah,
my sidecar.
It's in the sidecar.
Okay.
My pistol was the only gun
I think
that
we
was lost.
established that. Yeah, the Hello Kitty
Yes. The
shotgun.
Hello Kitty shotgun.
Yes.
I need the biodegradable bazooka, which we might talk about in future installments. I'm sure.
Yes. We'll
yes,
definitely
look at
get
weapons and stuff.
Yeah, we'll definitely get to those eventually.
Right.
One day.
Yeah.
So we would like to do these more often.
You do, or you need to win our contest that we have going on for our followers.
Yeah. Drag
Per-
13
yeah.
people here, Teddy. Talk in the chat and win.
Exactly.
Yeah, we only need 13 more followers, and then we'll give away actual copy of Cyberpunk Red.
Yep.
Physical or
Digital.
if you prefer digital, We will. That all you have to do is be chatting in the stream during our time when we hit 100.
Watch one of the people who we did the last giveaway to that got the starter kits.
We'll also win the actual book.
I know.
It'll happen. But yeah.
It'll be good.
Cool. I don't know.
No, it was good. That was
abruptly.
good. No, it's fine. We were
Checking notes.
I was going to I was skimming to the bottom because our episode is done.
Oh
guys.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm not used to these short format episodes.
I know.
Yeah, I mean we were gonna go over digital dating. You know what? I should just read this. Digital dating in the dark future. And Night City Tarot, which is really awesome and really horrifying at the same time.
The
But we'll
tarot.
probably have to
So-
save those.
We'll have to save those for next time.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Thank
cyberpunk food recipes. Ooh.
I would love. So
Vendor
I have like a
burritos.
Fallout recipe book.
Yeah.
I've got a D&D recipe book. I would love a cyberpunk one, except for it would all be like for kibble
Yeah.
and some soy sauce.
Yes. Exactly.
Icing
Open your
in a
cat
palm
food
tre.
and place it on top of the cake.
I put like 4 luck into drying that palm tree on that kibble.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
It's a good use of luck.
Oh my god!
Especially
Especially since I knew like kind of what I had planned with Rory for that episode. I was just
Yeah.
like, "What are you doing?"
You asked me a couple of times. You're like, "Are
Are you sure you want to do this?"
you're wasting a lot of luck
It's
on
like,
something
yeah.
that doesn't matter.
It does matter.
It matters.
It's an
It
investment
always matters.
in the bigger plan.
Hey, you know what? You got thrown off a motorcycle for it.
hmm
You might not have. If you had that for luck.
Hey, but you survived.
It's true. And I gotta make
Actually,
a
not-
snow crash reference.
Yeah,
which
you didn't really take as much damage as I thought you were gonna. So
I have broken ribs still.
yeah, but I mean,
Valid. All right.
Okay.
Foxy,
Yeah,
do
thank you
wanna-
guys
sorry.
so much for coming here to Night City Sofa and joining us.
That was
As we
good to
talk
have
about
ya.
supplements and just games and everything else. It was amazing to chat with you guys in the chat. So
How do I write?
thanks.
That? Can
Do
I
let us
that?
know what you thought about the segment.
Oh,
If you would like to
work.
say
Slash.
future segments on one of our social media platforms or on our Discord. Our Discord is a really great way to get a hold of us. And then yeah, come and check us out on Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern, where we will continue our actual play of Cyberpunk RED,
Yeah,
Dark Knight City, and we will see how Wraith's ribs end up being.
That's broken.
yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
We're gonna raid over to Critical Role for their episode tonight. I hope you guys all have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you on Saturday at what time? 10 Eastern. Yeah, 10 p.m. Eastern. Come check us out. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you for being here, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and special
thank
thanks to you, Jay Gray. That is
Yes, thank you
Yeah,
so much.
thank
really
you for
cool
being
for you
here.
to show
Stop
up.
by. Your fun facts were
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
If anybody wasn't aware, he actually writes the supplements here. At the
Yeah,
book.
when I said the supplement written by Jay Gray, not
That's
that
the
freaked
one.
me out at all.
That's
that's that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's who that
My heart
was.
didn't bleep into
That's
my
who that
throat
is.
at all.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
know.
I'll see you all next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, we